Welcome or welcome back to Dawn One Spiritual Guidance. It's your girl Dawn, and we got a message for you. Okay. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. This could be past, present, or future information for you. I don't choose the cards that come out or the storyline the Holy Spirit of my spiritual team does. Okay, this is a timeless love collective message. Okay, regardless of when you're coming across this reading, months, weeks, days, years from now, is when the Holy Spirit feels like you could be receptive of a message or be a messenger to someone else. So, what do we have here? What's the message? Okay, and this is from my monogamy, poly, LGBTQIA+. God and I, we don't discriminate against love, okay? We pay attention to the content of your character, morality, and your integrity. All right? So, something's not going well here in the love department, all right? Whether romantically or platonically, okay? Love is more than just romantic. Oh, somebody could have lost their family, their entire family. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh. Now, for a lot of you guys, this could have happened in the past. Now, for some of you guys, this is about to happen. Some of you guys could be healing from this if this has already happened from you here with the Nine of Swords. It's like no more crying. You know, not that that's a bad thing, okay? Let me clarify that. Not that crying is a bad thing. Crying is a very, very, very good thing, okay? I can't stand the older times, okay? And I had an incarnation here in the 1800s. So I was born in the silent generation. So I wasn't all a part of the bad parenting, but I was somewhat, because in my past life, like in the 1800s, I was dealing with self-esteem issues. I was dealing with, teeter-tottering with light and dark and stuff like that. And that impacts a child, And so, just being mindful. Okay? And when children are being taught, don't cry, you better not cry. You want me to give you something to cry about? Like, that's one of the ways people express their emotions. So you guys could have been dealing with a love situation where you guys couldn't feel like you could express yourself. You didn't feel like you could be yourself. You felt like you had to put on a mask or people please or, no. Especially not with somebody that doesn't deserve it. So healing from this energy, Five of Cups in reverse, or you're being guided to heal from this energy. Or somebody had to heal from you, and focusing on your happiness here, the Sun card. Yeah. Now somebody could be watching you enjoying your happiness and your freedom here away from them. Okay. And be mindful, because either they could be feeling like they're dying without you, or they could be not another lifetime reading, man. So for some of you guys, another monitoring spirit. I got a couple of them. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. So a lot of the monitoring spirits that like to watch me, they like to hang out in the shadows, right? They like to hang out in the shadows. They like to come in the form of bugs. And when I say shadows, I mean the spiritual realm shadows. They like to cloak themselves under other folks' energy so that we can't, or have a hard time detecting if it's them. But they've done it so much now, it's to the point where it's just like you telling on yourself, and that's the thing too. So somebody they don't care. They want what they want so bad they don't care if they have to unalive you. So be mindful. Oh my gosh. Okay, now they could be feeling like you are this energy. Okay, flip the energies as you see fit. Put yourself on the side of the story as you see fit. Someone's obsessed with you. Somebody's obsessed with you. Nothing's going right in their life. Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay. You could have been dealing with someone who was extremely codependent, like they thrive off of codependency. So it's like, no, you have to depend on me for money. No, you have to depend on me for this. No, like it's like they don't not wanting you to have a sense of independence, new starts. Okay, somebody could be passing away from an STD as a side message from an STD. What's the story? It's not fun when the rabbit's got the gun. Okay, so this is giving me, y'all know how Diddy has so much like clout and status to the point where, you know, we're seeing like his clout and status fall. Okay, like he's losing endorsements, he's losing good contracts, right? I just saw a school took back their honorary degree that they gave him, or something, or achievement, or an award or something. Okay, like they took that back because they didn't like what, you know. So this is the downfall of your enemies, the people who are falsely. So this is like somebody that the everybody loves them. They're the neighborhood clown, or the class clown, right? They're the favorite comedian. They're everybody's favorite person in one way or another, for one reason or another. Okay, this person can't do anything wrong in people's eyes because of the mask that this person or people have worn for so long and very well. Okay, this is what you might call a master manipulator. And so with this Wheel of Fortune being here in reverse, Sagittarian/Piscean energy, along with Gemini here. Okay, happy birthday, Geminis. Yeah, it's karma taking them off the throne here. Okay, I'm hearing a false throne. I'm hearing God allows some things to happen to see everything and all of what this person was trying to do. Okay, now for everybody, this is not like a seated throne here. This is like a position, you know, or somebody's behaviors. Okay, you know, they could be well off. They may not be the richest person in the world. However, given today's current economic conditions, you know, they may be very well off. Versus some dealing with this inflation. Okay, if you're watching this, it's 2024. We're kind of coming out of COVID. I mean, they say that COVID is completely gone. If that's so, why are people still coming up positive for it? But that's a story for a different day. We're dealing with inflation, and it's been really bad for people, especially millennials, Gen Zs, and what's the one, Gen Alpha or something like that? I don't know. Don't quote me on that. The generation after Gen Z. Okay, you know. So basically, it's just like whoever was sitting in this status, okay, wrongfully, like they could be sitting in this status because they stole money, or they're sitting in the status because they lied to get there. They're sitting in this status because, you know, they didn't earn it, they stole it, right? So this is God, like, okay, you still have to pay some sort of karma for this, but let me see how I'm going to allow. Because God will allow you to be comforted throughout your karmic debt. Okay? Depending upon how you doing and stuff like that. And then other times, God was like, you have to just go. You have to just go through that fire, or whatever the case may be, because I'm saying shitty. You was being shitty, okay? But God may say you weren't looking. That's the truth. Ace of Swords, upright. Okay. Now some of you guys, you could be getting some sort of truth and clarity when it comes to a situation here. All right. In terms of somebody that stole from you, lied on you, whatever the case may be. Or this is you here. Flip the energies as you see fit. Whatever this is somebody that you really cared for. I don't care, if this is somebody that you grew close with at work. Okay? Somebody that you really cared for. So whoever this is, they feel like they have unfinished business with you, or this is how you're feeling with the World card being in reverse. But you could be feeling like this is irreconcilable differences. Like, who wants to go back to someone who sat there and did all of this, right? Like nobody wants to be friends with a liar. Nobody wants to be friends with motherfuckers that steal. Nobody wants to be friends with somebody that, steady does black magic as revenge, okay? And take it from somebody who used to do that in their past life here and there. Okay? So it's just like, it's like somebody being mad you don't want to mess with them, or you don't want to deal with them without them changing their ways. 11 it was 11:29. 29 reduces down to 11. So 11:11 when I said that. Okay? Ascending master numbers, doors opening numbers. Yeah. See, it's like, why I gotta change in order for you to deal with me? Why do I have to earn you? Why do I have to put in this work? Why can't I just have it? Why can't I just sit here and it be okay? Why do I have to serve some karmic debt? This is somebody, they don't see anything wrong with what they do. They don't see anything wrong with what's going on. Okay? And listen, when you're dealing with somebody that's like that, they don't see anything wrong with what they do. I don't care if you are paying back a karmic debt. Everybody here in this earth realm has to learn some sort of lesson. Whether they got like 5 lessons to learn or 2 lessons to learn or more, give or take. So when you're dealing with someone who doesn't see anything wrong with what they're doing, they don't take any type of accountability for their actions, there is no room to heal. There's no room to heal. Because you don't see shit wrong. Now, don't get me wrong. Habits are easy to form and hard to break. So sometimes you do need that outside non-biased party to let you know something. And God will know, like, okay, no, they've been dealing with this for quite some time. There's people that's been dealing with abuse all their life. They don't know what peace look like. There are some people that they don't even know what real love look like, because whatever karmic that they had to serve, and whatever mission and assignment they were also on too. Especially if their soul decided to serve a few karmic debts in one lifetime, they could have been born into a really tough bloodline where it's like they never received any type of unconditional love. They don't know what that looks like. They don't know it exists. Right? I know somebody like that. They didn't know a life outside of depression. Okay? So, and unfortunately, we have those situations and circumstances that people grow up in. However, at the same time, you are not responsible for the pain that is caused as a child. You are responsible for your healing as an adult. And God will also take heed and take into account, like, okay, did they have the funds to pay for services to get help? Okay, when God judges, and and so on and so forth. So just being mindful, because you can't fool God. And this could be somebody, they stealing and stuff like that, and they don't think they're gonna have to pay back, because again, they don't see anything wrong with what they did. So you could have been dealing with somebody, they could have cheated, or they could have lied, whatever the case may be here. Or this could be you, flip the energies as you see fit. And it's just like, why do I have to change? What do you mean change? What do you mean be loyal? What do you mean be trustworthy? What do you mean I was wrong? You're wrong. So dealing with somebody that's misplacing blame. Nobody wants to be with somebody like that. Friends with anybody. Nobody wants to be around family members that's like that either. Okay, so this is also family members that could be. Look at that, Two of Pentacles. This that just see somebody feeling like they have unfinished business with you just to juggle, just to continue to juggle you. So it's like, you know, look at that. Yeah. So be mindful of different people, you know, trying to come back into your life, feeling like they got unfinished business with you just to come back into your life to try to finish you off. Death card here. Okay. Yeah. Now for some of you guys, you've already been going through a death rebirth. Okay. To where when you come out of it, this is what you have to look forward to. Freedom, happiness, fulfillment. And nothing and nobody can stop it. Okay, says the Lord. And somebody's just gonna have to watch you. Your enemies is just gonna have to watch. Or you're gonna have to watch. Yeah, it's like somebody also could have been watching you work. So going through this tough time, you could just be working and healing and so on and so forth. And people could just be watching you work. Okay, watching you build. So praying on your downfall. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So this is you. Yeah, because you see this throne here? This throne is yours. Or this throne belongs to them. What, you know, put yourself on the side of the story as you see fit. But whoever the throne belongs to, whoever this position belongs to, it's like somebody's trying to steal it. Ah. And me talking about past lives. So for a lot of you guys, you're dealing with people you've already had connections with. Okay. So if you don't believe in reincarnation, this is not for you. Okay. And basically this is all karmic debt that has to be settled with this energy, you know, whether together or not, to balance the scales out. Okay. So this beef could have stemmed from a few lifetimes ago. Okay, that's how far back. And I mean, there's nothing that karma can't take care of in whatever lifetime. Okay, so just be mindful of somebody coming back to you because they struggling. They ain't got a pot to piss in. Things ain't going well for them. They're unhappy. Whoever thought that, whoever in some cases may have left you because they thought the grass was greener somewhere else. It wasn't. Okay, or if you did, it wasn't. Okay. Yeah, no, this is somebody just using you. Okay. And you sat there and you put in the work, or they sat there and they put in the work. Somebody put in the work and somebody didn't. Okay. Yep. And so you're getting a new love here. New love, new friends, new soul tribe. Okay. Somebody's jealous of this. It's like not treating you right, but also not wanting you around other people that's gonna treat you right. Like what kind of fuck shit is that? Yeah, look at that. Everything that was done in the dark coming to light. Okay, Seven of Swords in reverse. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, see, for a lot of you guys, you've already been in separation with this energy. Not really talking, okay? So this is someone, they're going to try to talk to you. They're going to try to give you something, okay? Because they're trying to get back into your life for a lot of you, you know, or if they haven't necessarily like left. This is them like, I'm hearing talking smack. Talking smack, those sweet nothings, being a smooth talker, trying to gaslight you, and then they come in, do the same thing, and then leave. So I'm hearing don't fall for it. They can't really offer you shit anyway. Okay? And be mindful of this also trying to be an apology. Because this is somebody that's apologizing because shit's not working out for them. They would not be apologizing if they thought, wherever they thought the grass was going to be greener, they wouldn't be apologizing if it actually was. Okay? So, yeah. And if you guys want to book a personal reading with me, you can feel free to do so via the website link that's linked in the description box, DonJuanSpiritualGuidance.com. It is the only way to book a personal reading with us at this time. All right. So what's the message? Final messages. Some of you guys could just feel like whoever this was, breadcrumbed you. Let me give you a nickel, knowing they got like $1 billion or some shit. Let me give you a dime, right? Tables turn real quick. I'm coming in your dreams, disguising myself as people you know with my shapeshifter ability. I mentioned this in one of the readings. So just be mindful, because I've been getting dreams myself. You know, the dark entities be trying to get me to eat food. They be trying to when I was on my way to sleep, you know, out hearing voices and shit like that. You know, motherfuckers just trying to disrupt my sleep and so on and so forth. For those of you guys that don't know, that's new here, I'm also clairaudient too. So when I say hear voices, clairaudience, okay, you can look that up if you don't know what it is. So just pray, you know, just pray, take your spiritual baths, okay? Yeah, I don't want anyone else in this lifetime except you. So lifetime, see, so for a lot of you guys, you've had lifetimes together, whether you have played the same role with each other or different roles, okay? But just because somebody wants something, they don't have to want what you want. That's where the boundaries come in. Because if somebody doesn't want to do something, they don't have to do it. And it's up to you to honor that. Okay? Yeah, this energy, they're not ready. I'm not ready to settle down, playing games, telling lies, and being inconsistent. Not ready for a serious commitment. Okay? So, or you're not ready. And that's okay. Just let them know, because the last thing that anybody should be doing is stringing anybody along. And the motherfuckers that do, they're heartless. Because why would you sit there and play with somebody's emotions like that? Oh, because somebody did it to you? That's not fair. That's not right. And don't get me wrong. I definitely understand when it's like I want them to hurt like I hurt. Okay? You know. But sometimes that's not always the best way, you know. Now, my thing is this. I do feel like it depends. Like, let's say, for example, you have a plate of food and they took a piece of chicken off your plate. And let's say if they get some food, I feel like, yeah, let them get a piece of chicken off your plate now, you know. Or when it comes to like abuse and shit, no. That's never okay. Do not go tit for tat. Do not go blow for blow. Call the police. Whatever, leave, whatever you need to do, okay? Because it's not worth it. And this is from somebody who's been in situations, okay? I know I need to get my shit together. It's been hard. I knew better and knowingly didn't do better. So this is somebody, you know, or you, that they know they got to get their life together. But it's, again, you know, they're not doing it for one reason or another. And you're not obligated to wait, okay? And they finna get all this karmic debt. Okay? Or you, depending upon what side of the story you're on. And if you would like to purchase this deck, this is an 88 card love card oracle deck, okay, created by Dawn Spiritual Guidance. So ourselves, me, my spiritual team, and God. You can feel free to click the link on the website that's in the description box, okay, if you would like to purchase. I want to ask your parent or caregiver for your hand in marriage. So they want to ask, yeah. Oh, but they're saying no, it's a trap. So if they ask to marry you, no, it's a trap. Oh my gosh. I had someone ask to marry me twice. And I'm so glad I said no twice. I didn't want to say no then, but I said no for my own personal reading. For my own personal reason. No, let me share. I'll share. The first time they asked to marry me, it was so like, how dare you ask to marry me? You ain't court me. You didn't ask, you didn't date me. You didn't ask to be in a relationship with me. Why you like what? Absolutely not. And then also at the same, and then the second time they asked me, they actually bought a ring, right? And then that was the thing too. Like, how dare you think that I was just gonna take this low grade offer? You didn't get on your knee. You ain't like you didn't get to know me. And yes, this was from someone who I had been quote unquote friends with for a little bit, but also at the same time, no. You know, the second time they asked to marry me, they bought a ring this time, and we had been a little bit further in our connection a little bit, but also we weren't on the best of terms. We kept falling out more than actually being in harmony, and that was a huge problem, a huge red flag. This person also didn't respect my boundaries and kept lying to people on me as if I didn't know and wouldn't find out. And so I said no again. You're not finna just treat me like any type of way, you know, and it hurt me to say no because this was somebody I really did love. This was somebody that I actually did want to see if I could spend my life with, you know. Well, baby, after everything has went down since then, I have never been more proud in saying no a day in my life. Okay? And so because I found out that this person, because I said no and because I broke off the friendship because they kept betraying me, they kept lying, they owe me to their friends and their family, messing up the size of flipping the size of the story. Okay, and everything. It's like they couldn't take accountability to save their life, and then when they did, they went back on it. Okay, and nobody wants to deal with a person that's like that. So I called it quits. I haven't spoken to them since 2021. However, because I left, they practiced black magic, right? And I knew they were spiritual, but I didn't know that they practiced black magic. So I found out that they not only did somebody put it on them, they tried to put it on me. Okay? And then I found out that them asking to marry me was also to try to trap me because they violated my Akashic records and saw the abundance that was coming to me. Okay? You know, I don't know if this person thought I was stupid, dumb, had no brain at all, or any type of spiritual gifts, but they fucked around and found out, and they're about to find out more. Okay, when it comes to my spiritual team and God the Father, creator of heaven and earth, of all that is seen and unseen. Okay, so for some of you guys, you know, you may have a platonic friend that you didn't know practice black magic. You may have oh my gosh, you guys, if you watched the other reading before, if you watched I just saw the two red birds. I just saw the two red birds. The ancestors. Yeah, watch the general reading, the general collective reading before. I don't know. This one might upload first or the other one might upload first. I don't know. Just watch it, okay? You don't have to if you don't want to. But anyway. Well, yeah. So just be mindful because somebody could be trying to trap you, okay? Before you have sex with anybody, make sure there's no holes in the condom, okay? In fact, if you got a question of somebody's morality or loyalty, then they don't deserve your body. Okay? And this is somebody that was trying to trap you. Whether this was a friend of yours, somebody in your family, could have been trying to bind you, trying to trap you in a situation, purposely got you pregnant and or got pregnant on purpose to try and trap someone. Using black magic, dark alchemy practices such as hex roots to bind you or jar spells to them and or negativity to mess up your life. Or doing come to me spells. Like, bitch, please. Okay? Yeah, no. Yeah, just get gaslighting. Untrustworthy. Okay? So you're the Holy Spirit, my spiritual team are saying you cannot trust. Okay? You're not able to trust whoever this is. Okay? They've already showed you their hand. Okay, this could also be if somebody got with someone after you, this could also be them trying to put black magic on you. Okay? It could fuck around, be trying to put black magic on whoever they is and trying to keep y'all apart. However, if, look at that, secrets, that's the overall theme. Child. So for a lot of you guys still don't know the half when it comes to whoever this is. And there's still information you guys got to find out. Gaslighting, illusion. So this is someone who created illusions. Look at that. I love me a little abracadabra, spell work, hex, curse, dark arts practitioner. This is about the second, third time that black magic has came out. Somebody could have went to a practitioner and paid a practitioner to implement this. Okay. And if so, if you feel like somebody has done black magic on you, you know, go to God, go to your spiritual team of love and light. Okay. And I mean, you know, I've had that same energy and another energy also been calling on spirits, trying to get them to attack me, trying to get them to unalive me without them physically having to do it, to keep their hands clean. I'm telling you, they've tried a lot of things because they're jealous and envious, you know, and controlling and power hungry and insecure, okay, with a whole lot of unhealed wounds, okay. Yeah, because the person that I'm talking about, they didn't grow up in a house of love. They grew up in a house of hate. And no, that doesn't excuse their behaviors, but also at the same time can let you know how unhinged the type of energy I'm dealing with, okay? And that's okay, because everything that has been going on, God is allowing to go back. Right? So also say Psalms 109, because every time you say Psalms 109, Psalms 91, it's a very powerful, you could call it a prayer, you could call it a spell. Okay? All right. Yeah. So now someone's feeling guilty, but they're only feeling guilty because they plan to take you out or to take your inheritance or to take whatever the case may be. Didn't work. Failed. Okay? Because God already told you, touch not my anointed. All right? So just letting you guys know. Okay? So thank you all for your love and support here. It is truly, truly appreciated. And always remember that you make your own decisions. Peace out. Deuces.